come in at an angle that I never really expected to. Wait, what's that over there? I think that might be it. I recognize that. I think just over this hill is home. Let's see. Man, it's been a long time. Over a year. Yep, there it is. Home sweet home. So, let's go check it out, I guess. See what all has changed. So now, I guess, I think in today's episode, we'll probably, I'm probably going to cut this up, actually. I guess now we'll check it out while we're here recording. I can't wait any longer. I wanna check things out. I'm not gonna wait. So, what is this? There's like all dirt here that wasn't when I left. I don't know what that is. Did grass never grow there? Wow. Wow, oh wow. It's been a long year. So how do I get into this? Aha. There's a villager. Hello. Paper for an emerald. So these are the different homes. I think this was hooked up to a daylight sensor actually, so at night time it'll probably turn on. No music discs. It's a random egg there. Ah, yeah, here's the daylight sensor. My little workshop here. Probably doesn't have anything in it. There's a lot of dirt. Hey, look at this. I left some pretty decent stuff in this chest. A lot of redstone in there. Some clay. A bit of birch wood. And some sandstone. Some coal. Might want that at some point. And honestly, there was not really too much here, was there, to look at? Other than obviously the structure itself. There's a village over there that's not inhabited. Oh, I think this was actually an entrance. That's the horse entrance, I believe. But yeah, here it is. The Fret Fort. Like, I feel very weird, I have to say. I feel very happy, but also maybe a little bit sad at the same time. It's exciting though. It really is. So what about down here then? What's all changed? Did I never finished that, it seems. The piston lights, they still work. That's good. Oh, and the frame rate in here is going to be horrible, isn't it? I remember it being that way before. Here's the snow golem farm. Built a lot better one at the lab, that's for sure. And what was over here? Was it the horse stables? Yeah, here we go. The horse stables are here. Some empty chests there. I think that was the horse I rode around for a little bit. So what about down here then? What's down here? Some nether rack. We'll probably have to check out the nether too. Ah, the old armory. Some food in there. Bows and arrows. Some dirt. I'll take that, thank you. And a map of the fort. That obviously subsequently changed. Something weird going on over there. Clock, it's midday. My bed. The old cave spider farm was down here. I wonder if I left any goodies over here. Ah, and we got a good view of the ravine that I decorated out. An enchanting table. Little spider eyes and a heck of a lot of string. I didn't realize I had that much. And potion supplies. Obviously I have the dual one at the lab, so probably not going to be needing that anytime soon. What about up here? There's the map. I guess we'll check that out. Ah, the sugarcane farm. Full and ready to be harvested. And my original tree farm over there. Fully grown. Been many suns and moons since I harvested that. So this is the fort. This is that village. Jungle biome. So where did we come from? We came this way. So as we're looking at it, we are basically... we came bolt south. We came south from wherever we were. It was kind of weird. I thought we'd end up coming north, but there we go. I guess not. So what do we have over here then? Oh, I guess the infamous zombie grinder of this base. I seem to have one at every base. More area that was never used or finished. Honestly, I knew this base was never finished, but I didn't think it was this unfinished. A lot of rotten flesh, some armor. Ooh, enchanted books, aqua affinity and looting. Allow zombies, and that goes outside. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just a spawner room over there. I hear a zombie in there now. I don't think there was anything over here. I'll double check, but I don't think there was. I think this is just the outside of the tree farm. And there was nothing over here. This was just area to eventually expand into. But yeah, I didn't think it was this unfinished. I thought that a lot of it was done and there was some unfinished areas, but looks like I was wrong. Here's the old crafting station with some tools if I ever needed them. They look different to what they used to. And down here was my original farms. Melons and pumpkins in there, and this one is cactus. Just simple button push harvests. Again, another thing that's not been harvested for quite some time. Sheep farm there. Cocoa beans. This was my chicken farm. None of this was automatic. This was just having farming supplies. And I do believe, yeah, here's the cow farm over here. Full, just as I left it. Couple of pigs that I never bred. Here's the wheat farm. Wow. Grass seems a different colour. Maybe that's just because that's a different biome there. So, what else have we not looked at? Oh, the furnace room. Anvil there. Whoa, that's a lot of coal that I did not bring with me. The old pickaxe and iron ingot, no gold. 8 redstone, 5 lapis, a bunch of old pickaxes. Another work pick in there. Come to think of it, I think this pick here actually came from this base. I don't think I ever replaced it. No emeralds and 1 nether quartz in there. I do believe if this still works the same, that if you put an item in here, you are able to turn the light on. That could have changed though, it could have broken now. I don't know what all still works and what doesn't here anymore. It's been so long. Another wart farm in there, some brewing stands, and I believe this was my storage. Obviously, I think there's been some new potions added to the game since we were last here. I think water breathing was one that was added, and obviously and that's been it actually since we were last here, just water breathing. So, unless I'm unaware of any. No spoilers, I don't think there's been any others. Oh, this was the incinerator I never used. Storage room. Oh, and this was the gravel to flint room that never ever got used. It was just to fill up some space. I remember looking on the wiki for base ideas. Looks different. So this is my original storage room with the pressure plates for the lights. A lot of cobble. Some wood. Lots of wooden items. Some stone bricky stuff. No TNT, that's a surprise. Some clay, dirt, gravel, grass, obsidian. I probably emptied a lot of this out, to be honest. I don't think there'll be a lot of anything left here. Ooh, that's a lot of ender pearls. Gonna have to remember that. Not much food. Some tools. What was that? It's okay, I guess. A water bucket. Yeah, it looks like I pretty much cleaned this base out. I was kind of hoping I might find a few more things here. But I guess not. Not even many slime balls. I must have took a lot of stuff with me. Because this base seems kind of empty. I thought there'd be more here than this. But I guess, there we go. I mean, I do distinctly remember taking a lot of stuff with me to the lab. Oh, well, we won't look at the branch mines. There's no reason to look at that. Oh, I guess we can go upstairs and look at the library. And anything else that I built up there. I don't think I really built much up here, though. So how do I get access to the library again? Is it through here? Yeah, here we go. This is the library with the view down onto the base. Pretty cool stuff. A jukebox there. If you put the record in, it lights up. Pretty awesome, I have to say. Overall, it's been a lot of fun looking back over this base. A lot of things I would probably do differently now. But then again, that's what happens in a year. There's been a lot of stuff even added and changed to the game since I was here. When I was at this base, it was difficult to even get a lot of hardened clay, for example, because there was no mesas. They didn't exist. Let me think. Was there some other stuff that we didn't have back then? Obviously, all the block variety, that seems to have drastically changed in 1.7. I mean, the stained clay was in the game. You just couldn't get a lot of it really easily. It took a long time because you had to go to a swamp or an ocean and dig it out, which made things kind of unpleasant. Obviously, this base was themed to be a starting base rather than an ending base. The nether portal's disabled. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. It's a good thing I never ever tried to come back here through the nether, because otherwise I don't know where I would have ended up. I kind of want to take a look at the nether, so we're going to have to get a flint and steel, I guess, because I want to look at that. And subsequently not having it lit. I don't remember unlighting it at any point. I couldn't have done. There must have been something change in the game which deactivated all nether portals, I guess. Do I have a flint and steel in here that I could use? I have the one in the item frame. I guess it's not going to hurt anything. Can I part ways with anything though? That's the question. Not really. Oh, I have one. Silly me, silly me. So let's head back over there then and light the portal. I hope that my nether's still okay. And that nothing got screwed up. The fact that the portal's not lit doesn't bode well. And I also hope that it's lit on the other side. Because that would be a worry if it's not. See where we're at here. That's close to my original point, but this was deactivated too. Very interesting. I'm gonna disable this for now. There we go. I don't have any room for that obsidian, but I don't see it as being a big problem. Now, if I go back through here, got another rack in there. Wow, another flint steel, some torches. I'll take them. Fire resistance potion there. If I go back through, I should come out at my Yeah, I come back here. Okay. I guess there must have been something changed in one of the releases where nether portals got disabled. Oh. That was weird. Very strange. So, I assume then that means that the 1.7 Heaven portal is also disabled. What's going on here? Some things seem very different to when I left. I'm not totally sure what's been going on while I've been away. There it is, 1.7 Heaven. Nothing in these. I'm kind of nervous about going through here because it might not sync up. What's that all about? Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna fix this. I think. I hope. There we go. Very, very strange stuff going on with the nether portals. I'm not entirely sure about that. So this is the old island before the lab, but after the fort. Okay. So yeah, over here. I did want to check this out too, see if there was anything here that was of value anymore. I don't think there is. I may come back here. The one thing I'm thinking about coming back here for is to do some scouting around the pathway I took, which eventually became the lab. Or even it's just explore the ocean around here, see if I could find another one of those sea temples that's a little bit closer to a portal point that I already have built. You know, and I kind of have a base and things here established so that I could really work with it a little bit easier. Let me see. A lot of food here. Wow, that's a lot of food. Nice. There is some okay stuff here. I can't bring any of it with me, but it's good to know that I may want to come back here at some point and consolidate stuff, particularly all this food. Not really anything in there. The wool would be useful, that's for sure. No question in there. And some of the blocks here, maybe the... Take that wood now, actually. Some of the different blocks and items here could be quite useful. I'll take that glass too. I don't think there's anything in these. So, I would say that's probably about it, guys, for this episode. I think off camera, what I want to do is I want to head back to the fort and begin to think about what I want to do next. Some weird ocean bubbles over there. And over there. So, next episode, I'm not really entirely sure what we're going to do. Now we've seen the old bases, I think it's kind of time to move on. I want to explore the new stuff still. There's a lot we still haven't seen yet, even though we did have that time where we messed around with the stuff at the original cabin. But I mean, either way, it's not anywhere near what I want to do, so probably next episode we will head out and maybe look for a new spot to build. And I'll begin to think about what it is I want to do next, now that we've seen all this stuff. It's been fun though, it was worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this trip as much as I did, because at least for me it was a real pleasure to go and look back over the stuff that we've shared together. So, I thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.